information about the investigation into a terrifying story in Litchfield County. A 10-year-old boy mauled by a 220-pound bear while playing in his grandparents' backyard. The boy survived. Tonight, News 8 chief political correspondent Jody Latina has more on the push to get the state to step in and allow the public to protect itself.
It's an emergency call many have been warning would come.
254 West Street for the 10-year-old male reported bear attack.
Authorities say a 220-pound male bear put the boy's leg in his mouth and pulled the boy across the lawn. The victim's grandfather, while in his wheelchair, managed to grab a metal bar and throw it, hitting the bear in the head. The bear released the boy, but the horror wasn't over. Sources tell News 8 the bear came back, flipping the boy over, continuing with the attack until a neighbor ran over with a rake. The bear retreated. Sources say the bear came back and tried to get into the house. State environmental police arrived and killed the bear.
I can tell you there are times when they don't go away. They just won't go away. They come back.
Senator Craig Minor represents the town of Morris and says what happened is heartbreaking, but not unexpected.
It's all about being able to consume enough calories to gain enough weight to go into hibernation.
The bear population has exploded from one decade to another, as seen in these migration maps. Biologists say bears reproduce at a high rate.
They've trashed people's houses. They've killed people's livestock. They've killed their pets.
Senator Minor was briefed this week by the State Environmental Protection. He says deep officials are grappling with a distinction between hunting bear, which is not legal in Connecticut, and whether you have the right to protect yourself. Deep officials tell me they support legislative action that would authorize a limited bear hunt and taking of bears that cause agricultural damage. Minor has asked the governor to sign an executive order suspending laws to allow hikers, hunters, and residents the ability to carry legally registered handguns in state parks and designated bow hunting areas in case of a bear attack. A spokesperson for Lamont says it would take an act of the legislature to change the law. Meantime, residents are frustrated and frightened.
They're tired of the state not acting, and they want something done.
The 10-year-old boy was treated for lacerations to his foot, his legs, and his back. In Hartford, Jody Latina, News 8.